Welcome back to the channel, everybody. And I'll be honest, just a couple of things before I get into this. I am gonna review the Steeler games, and I thought I'd try something new on this channel. So just a couple of things before I get into this. Number one, a lot of people have been asking me that if I'm gonna preview and review games anymore with the Steelers. Well, the answer to that is yes and no. And I've explained a bunch of times, and honestly, I'm sick of repeating myself, okay? This is not exclusively a Steeler or Pittsburgh sports channel anymore. This is now a sports channel, and I do talk about my teams from time to time, but I wanted to do something different on this channel. And I actually intended on week 4 being the first week that I do this, but obviously, if you kept up with my community post, I ran into computer problems, and I actually needed to buy a new computer, and computers ain't cheap, so I had to push that back and get everything set up. And then obviously last week Steelers had the bye week, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to have week 6 be it no matter what, and here we are right now. So yeah, I am going to recap, or I am going to review instead of giving recap analysis on the game. Just look at the highlights in general and give you commentary about what I thought about the game, because like a big part of why I recap games in the past was that I wanted to get it out ASAP, but now like with this, I feel like I can take my time with it a little bit more. So also, like, if I get a little snarky and if I start getting a little annoyed, that's just me reliving moments that I found to be pretty annoying with the game, and there were quite a few of them in here despite the fact the Steelers won the game. So yeah, let's get on to it. I got the towel ready. I know I'm cutting in and out. The thing is still getting used to OBS, but yeah, let's take a look. Week 6, the Browns and the Steelers in Pittsburgh for Week 6. And let's review it right now. As I got the game pulled up right here, the highlights pulled up right here.
Jalen Warren is back from injury.
Okay, so first and 10, Steelers start with the ball and they run a play action, and a nice gain right there for Darnell Washington to start off the game. And you see, like, that's what I'm talking about right there. You know, something that me and a lot of Steeler fans in the past have been preaching about what this team should do is that utilize your tight ends right there, more specifically with Darnell Washington. And Darnell Washington had a really nice game today, and like you see right there, very first play of the game, Aaron Rodgers goes on a play action right there and gets it to Darnell Washington for a big gain. So, I mean, yeah, like, this guy is a capable receiving tight end, and he is good for, like, the jumbo formations on your O-line. So, definitely utilize this guy more in your passing attack. I wish the Steelers would do that. But, like, yeah, first play of the game. Big gain right there for Darnell Washington.
Punched out of bounds on a 3rd and 4.
Okay, 3rd and 4. Rodgers gets the snap off. Pumps, and he gets it off to Jonnu Smith, and you see, once again, there you go. Use your freaking tight ends, and that's what the Steelers did a lot of today. 3rd and 11. Let it fly. Should have had Jonnu Smith right there. Like, he had Jonnu right there, just a little bit too tall for him, and promising drive right there. Sets up Chris Boswell, 44 yards out, and of course Boswell makes it there, so it's 3-0 Steelers with 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. So the Steelers won the opening kickoff, and I'm going to get to this later in the video and the highlights and the reaction to it. So Steelers Steelers got the ball to start the first half, but yeah, a promising drive like that, I don't hate that they kicked the field goal right there, but I just would have liked to have seen it end with a touchdown. But yeah, at least you get something on the board right there. 3-0, take the points. So let's see what Dillon Gabriel does against the Pittsburgh Steelers. His first time ever in Heinz Field. Well, right here it's 3rd and 5, so let's see what he does right here.
Gabriel stands tall in the pocket and hits his target at the
right there. I mean, it's 3rd and 5. You see the Steelers playing a cover 1 right there on 3rd and 5. Like you can't miss your assignment right there, middle of the field, and that's why the rookie right there, he's just trying to limit mistakes for the Browns right there. He's able to pick up a first down. And Jerry Jeudy had himself, with a catch right there. So there he goes. Oh, Jeudy, you got to hang on to that, man. We got an ad. Hold on. Man, Jeudy with a big drop right there. You leave your gloves in Denver there, buddy? Leave your glove. Forgot how to catch. Leave your gloves. Steelers get the ball. 3rd and 6. Rodgers.
Timing route on the sideline.
Whoa, DK Metcalf, man. DK Metcalf. When the Steelers traded for this guy in the offseason, I was a little cynical about it because I was afraid that it would just be like Antonio Brown all over again. But DK Metcalf has kept his mouth shut, and he has really played well. I'm so glad that I'm so far being proven wrong about DK Metcalf. He has just been so good, and you see it with stuff like that right there. He is a one-on-one nightmare right there. And you see him make a tremendous catch on tremendous grab on 3rd and 6 right there, man. DK Metcalf just continues to just be so productive and honestly the best player on this offense right here.
You were ready to say that.
Okay, so 2nd and 9.
I've worked on it all night.
Play action. Rodgers feeling the heat, and you see that's just a bad decision right there by Rodgers. I mean, that's just a really bad decision. It's 2nd and 9 right there. You're feeling the heat right there. I mean, Rodgers, this is your 21st season in the league, Rodgers. I mean, at that point, you got to throw the ball away. You can't just pitch it off to somebody and hope they get something out of nothing. That's just... It's a bad decision right there for Rodgers. So instead of it being 3rd and 9, it's 3rd and 18. It's a loss of 9. Bad decision with the ball right there. Empty backfield, Rodgers. And he checks it down on 3rd and 18 to Kenneth Gainwell. I don't know why they do that right there, but Dillon Gabriel on a play action. And there we go again with the soft defense right there, picking up some yards. Sets him in motion. Gabriel feeling the heat, and down he goes! Jalen Ramsey on a corner blitz right there just destroys him. 3rd and 16. Gabriel gets it off, and he is stopped at midfield, but of course nobody on this team can freaking tackle. Lucky that they called the play dead as they stopped him in midfield right there. But, man, this defense, man, I know that this defense is definitely capable of being top 5 in the league. And on paper, you look at who they have, but it's stuff like that makes me say, it's an overrated defense and it's a great defense, but not an elite defense right there. I mean, come on. The guys at midfield, he's going to go nowhere. Not one of you guys can finish up a tackle right there. I mean, come on. Cut me a break. But regardless, they get the stop, and the Steelers get the ball back now. Up 3-0. And this is going to do it for the first quarter right here. As Wow, look at the rookie running back, Caleb Johnson, right there, getting some yards right there. Take it to the second quarter. Rogers hands it off now to Jalen Warren. Dude, I freaking love this dude, Jalen Warren, man. Like, I always knew Jalen Warren had, like, that burst ability to him, man. And I wish that I wish he would just get more reps, you know, like, just what a, you know, the run game, man, just had a really nice game altogether, and you see it with stuff like that. You see it with stuff like that. So 3rd and 3 now.
It's a run.
Another run, and there's Kenneth Gainwell picking up another first down. So running back by committee type of game. Here's Rogers with a bit of a bunch formation, and now he's going to throw it down to the right. DK, you got to catch that, man. Got to catch that. So instead, and Boz sneaks it in there. Wow. You know, like, that shows you, man, what kind of how just accurate Boswell is, man. Like, when I saw that kick live, I thought that he was going to, like, push it wide right like Scott Norwood did in Super Bowl 25. But, man, he just singed it in there from 50 yards out. It just shows you, man, how accurate Boz is with kicking the ball, man. So, again, would have liked a touchdown, but it's 6-0 now. You got 11 minutes to go in the second, so let's see how the Steelers do right here. 3rd and 4 for Cleveland. Gabriel's going to work from the gun. Man at his side, gets the snap off. And he's feeling the heat, and down he goes. There's a flag down on the play. Who got him? I think it was Harmon that got him that time. But, yeah, there was a flag down on the play. I don't remember what I'm just saying right now, there are a lot of questionable penalties in this game. And I don't know if the highlight is going to show where exactly they throw the flags at. But I know there were a lot of questionable penalties in this game. There was one flag I know, well, 2 I know in particular against us that just really pissed me off in this game, and I'll know it when I see it. I think you know which 2 I'm talking about, but yeah, there were a lot of questionable penalties in this game. Like, the Steelers came into this game the least penalized team in the NFL, and you take a look and you see that they had 9 penalties on the day, and you automatically think to yourself that, you know, they just had a real sloppy day despite the fact that they won by 2 touchdowns. Like I said, there were a lot of questionable penalties in this game, and when we get to the 2 that I see, that is when I'm going to really give you my 2 cents on it. But let's get back to it. It's 3rd and 3 now.
In the trenches.
Rogers can't decide. Rolling to his right. Rogers, the 42-year-old, pitches it off to Warren, and he gets a first down. Wow. What a play. 1st and 10.
And the
drive continues. Gets it off to DK Metcalf, and DK picking up a chunk for a first down. We got another stupid ad right here. I apologize for that. I'm just trying this right now. I don't know if I'm going to do it for the whole season, but I just wanted to. I knew that I wanted to do this eventually with OBS.
Red Bull gives you wings.
So, yeah, you're just going to have to bear with me. But 2nd and 8 now.
Just off the line. It's a 2nd and 8 for Pittsburgh.
Rogers.
Throws it to the perimeter.
Off to Darnell Washington, another first down. See, again, use your freaking tight ends. You know, this dude is huge. You could ride the Mount Incline. You can ride the inclines on this guy. He's huge. Use your tight ends. Give him good route running assignments. That's all you got to do.
Pronounced roll in this first half, and that's a first down.
3rd and 9, Rogers.
This is a 3rd and 9. Rogers
gets it off to Kenneth Gainwell again. He's at the 30, and this is going to be another field goal attempt right here on 4th down. And here comes Boz again, good from 44 and 50. And from 48, Boz is perfect once again, so 9-0. I mean, you know, when this happened, man, it's like the Steelers had a lot of opportunities to get into the end zone. And at this point, I was thinking to myself, oh my God, this is going to be like last year against the Ravens in the first game where we beat them by kicking 6 field goals, or week 1 against Atlanta where we did the same thing. Or hell, even our last playoff win in 2016, I still can't believe it's been that long. Our last playoff win against Kansas City when the Steelers kicked 6 field goals in that game as well. It's going to be another one of those, isn't it? Well, let's find out. It's currently 9-0, but let's find out.
Got it again.
Look at that, 166 to 37. 166 to 37 total yardage. Now again, I know Cleveland's playing a rookie quarterback, but seeing that we're outgaining an opponent that dominantly, it's such a breath of fresh air. Defense keeps doing their part. Offense keeps just finding ways to get points on the board. This offense, I know this offense can really be capable of being a top unit in the league. But 2nd and 7 now for the Browns.
In this second quarter,
Gabriel throws, and that's caught by Jerry Jeudy.
And it's Cam Robinson getting
1st and 10.
Came over in a deal with Houston.
Hands it off to Ford. I'm sorry, I almost said Junkins, but anyway, he picks up the first down.
Taken off the board.
1st and 15.
Veteran Robinson, he was still stating his case.
Gabriel
play fake.
Fakes it, and he gets it off, and he took hit right there. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. I don't remember if he got knocked. And, you know, that's another thing. Like, there were a lot of injuries in this game, man. Like, this was one of the most injury-infested games that I have ever seen in any Steeler fan in all my years of being a Steeler fan. I've been a Steeler fan for over 20 years. But yeah, like, I have never seen a game just be so plagued with injuries in my life, and this one's way up there. I don't remember if Njoku came back in the game or not, but yeah, a lot of injuries in this game, but it's 2nd and 10 now for the Browns.
Still need a solid 8 yards for a legitimate attempt for Schmidt.
Gabriel.
They'll get that yardage,
and they'll get some of the yardage back right there.
Sampson lines up as a
3rd and 8.
Low snap.
Little bit of a low snap, and he throws, completes it, and see, like, right there. See, I remember seeing this. See, like, this is a play I remember too. Like, they ruled this a first down. Okay, they ruled this a first down. Unbiasedly, I don't think he got it, because it was hard to tell if he was making forward progress or not, or if his foot was already on the line, because it looked like right there that he was being dragged back. So that's a questionable spot of the ball right there. I don't think it's worth challenging, in my opinion, but yeah, like, that is a that's debatable in my opinion. I'm not saying that just because I'm a Steeler fan. I'm saying that because I legitimately couldn't tell if he got the first or not. It was just the fact that he was being dragged back.
Spun backwards. He had the first down initially, and it looks like they're going to give him that forward progress.
So they gave it to him, and it's 2nd and 5.
Ticking down to 15 seconds left.
There's Njoku's back in the game. I figured that he wasn't hurt that bad.
That's the longest active streak in the NFL.
So there we go. The Browns kicked a field goal before halftime. We're in the 3rd quarter now. It's 9-3 now, and a great defensive stand by the Steelers to start the second half off. And something else I gotta say about this game, man. Like, every time, okay. The Steelers did not get a turnover in this game, although they probably should have gotten a turnover in this game. But every single time that the Steelers could have intercepted a pass, every single frickin' time, the pass was either the guy barely missed it, it was off his fingertips, or it was deflected in the air and nobody could come down and make a catch with it. Like, oh, man. Dylan Gabriel should have had like 5 interceptions in this game, man. It was ridiculous how many interceptions the Steelers could have had in this game, but they didn't. But, regardless. But, yeah. Let's get back to it.
It's a handoff.
And look at Jalen Warren go. Right across, another first down. He's got that burst ability again.
Seconds left. Gabriel fires.
And I must have...
looking for Njoku.
It went back to 9-0.
Browns looking for
I don't know why it did that. I don't know why it did that, but yeah, you know, it's 9-3, whatever.
As time expires here in the first half.
But anyway, Browns get the ball to start the second half. It's 9-3. They went out of order here, and see, like, that's what I'm talking about right there. That absolutely should have been picked off right there. So now it's 2nd and 15 for the Steelers. And finally, Pat Freiermuth is getting involved right there. So just keep using your tight ends. That's all I'm saying right there, man. Just use your freaking tight ends. A sweep right there to Jonnu Smith, and Jonnu Smith is going to get a decent chunk of yards right there. And, like, something that I'd like to see more if we're going to use Jonnu Smith right there as far as our tight ends go, something I'd like to see more, use him for plays like that. Like, he's a very athletic tight end right there. Like, if you can just sweep it to him or just use him kind of like a Cordell Stewart lined up as a tight end, I think Jonnu Smith can be a really good weapon on this offense right here. So 1st and 10. Again, handing it off to Jalen, and Jalen battling his way, burst ability. He's got another nice first down right there. 2nd and 10. And he wanted to reverse it to Kenneth Gainwell right there, and Rodgers throws to a wide-open DK Metcalf. DK gets a lot more yards right there inside the Browns' red zone. What a play right there. Man, what a play right there. Rodgers wanted to almost reversed it right there, but he kept it. And then DK Metcalf just wide open. The Browns completely missed him right there. It just shows you, like I said earlier in the video, man. DK Metcalf, easily the best weapon on this offense. And I love that I was so wrong about him in the offseason, that he was just going to be a locker room distraction and he was going to be AB 2.0. Well, he kind of is AB 2.0. You know, pre-CTE AB, I should say.
Line of scrimmage just shy of the 11.
So 2nd and 9 in the Browns red zone. Rodgers, play action. Rodgers, he wants to throw to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown! It's Aaron Rodgers to Connor Hayward. There's your touchdown right there, and there's a 16-3 lead for the Pittsburgh Steelers, baby! I would wave the towel, but it's going to block up the camera, so unfortunately there will be no towel waving in this video. But yeah, the Steelers finally get a damn touchdown, man.
Receiving end, but also
so 16-3 now. Browns have a 3rd and 1. Gabriel in the shotgun.
On the roll,
and he rolls it out, completes it, and oh, Judy staying in bounds like that, man. It's going to be another first down for Cleveland. Gabriel will fire across the middle, and it's another first down. And of course, nobody can make a tackle with this team. 3rd and 10.
This is a 3rd and 10 for Cleveland.
Gabriel.
Over the middle.
And that's dropped right there by David Njoku. And now the Browns are going to kick a 53-yard field goal.
Luke Rosa Award winner in 2018 as a
snap down, kick is up, and he puts it through. And the Browns cut it to a 10-point game. So, like, you see right here, okay, like, all things considered, it was a nice stop for the defense right there. They cut it to a 10-point game. But you see, the thing right here is that it is a 10-point lead. You got him down multiple possessions, yeah. But, like, you can't get too careless and you can't get too conservative with the ball. That's a key word right there, conservative. Let's see how the Steelers do up by 10 now.
The Steelers lead.
That he got behind him, but Aaron Rodgers wasn't able to connect.
Bit of a high snap, hands it off to Kenneth Gainwell. I'm sorry, got the first down though. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it looks like late into the second week.
Rodgers out of the gun, man to his side. 3 receivers to his right, gets the snap. Throws to his right, and oh my goodness! Did you guys just see that? Did you guys just see that? Aaron Rodgers completed a pass to Roman Wilson. Roman Wilson. So he does exist. Tomlin loves this guy, but Arthur Smith hates him. He just completed a pass to Roman Smith. He does exist. Who'd have thought?
Roman Wilson with the grab.
How do you like that, folks?
That's Evan doing work. Yep.
First and 10, Rodgers. Now he sets Roman Wilson in motion. Hands it off to Jalen Warren, and Warren carrying some guys with them. This tough guy right here picking up some yards. 3rd and 2 now. Rodgers across the middle, and there's his tight end again. Mount Washington picking up a first down, going into the Browns' red zone. And that'll start off the 4th quarter. Rodgers pumps, fires, end zone, DK Metcalf touchdown! It's 23-6. That is how you start the 4th quarter. Wow, man. First play of the 4th quarter, Rodgers to DK Metcalf absolutely cooks Tyson Campbell, who the Browns just acquired in a trade with Jacksonville before this game, completely gives him 2nd and 3rd degree burns with that double move right there, man. Wow. How do you like that? I freaking love this guy, DK Metcalf, man. I love him. Thank you, Seattle. Thank you.
Touchdowns.
So it's 23-6 now, 14:50 to go in the game. Gabriel across the middle, finds the guy, gets a first down.
First down. Out near midfield.
All right, bend but don't break, guys. 3rd and 2. Gabriel feeling the pressure. TJ getting to him. The ball is was going forward, but they called it an incomplete pass. 4th and 2. Gabriel across the middle. There's a first down right there.
More than enough for a first down.
Yeah. So, bending but not breaking, hopefully. 3rd and 5. Completes. Just a little shy of the first. Browns are marching in our territory. And they're in field goal range, I think. Here's the handoff. Oh, easy first down right there. You cannot allow that to happen. Cannot let that happen. 3rd and 15 now. Gabriel. Fires to the middle. It is caught, and you see, that's one of the flags that I was talking about right there. So let's take a look. Is there any way I can slow this down a bit? I think, yeah, so playback speed. Let's play it at like half. So watch right here. So he has the ball right here. And you see, that's a clean hit right there. That's a clean hit right there. I have no clue, for the life of me, man, I have no clue how you're supposed to tackle in this league anymore. I have no clue. Let in with the shoulder, and he stopped him from getting a first down. They called unnecessary roughness on that right there. How is that unnecessary roughness? Like I said, I have no clue how you're supposed to tackle. You can't hit low. You can't hit high. You can't do anything to these players anymore, man. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, the Browns get a call right there. Absolute BS, weak, soft penalty right there. And there was another penalty earlier in the game, I remember, where they called roughing the passer on Patrick Queen, where he was already in transition of tackling Dylan Gabriel. I have no clue how you're supposed to tackle these players anymore. That is just such a pansy call right there by the ref, man. Unbelievable.
Oh, big hit. Penalty marker was down. Another one comes flying
Ridiculous. Second and goal now.
Brown's looking for the
Gabriel. And he's being chased. And here's another guy I freaking love on this defense, man. Nick Herbig. Nick Herbig is a monster. I would just start him right now over Highsmith. Highsmith is too injury prone. And every time Nick Herbig had to fill in his shoes last year, Nick Herbig answered the call real well. Like, I would just give Nick Herbig the starting job. What a beast Herbig is. What a beast, man.
It's the
and another
breakfast,
ad. I'm
Dunkin'
sorry,
$6
guys.
meal deal.
No, Duncan. I do not want your deal at the moment, Duncan. So you can stop promoting it.
Dunkin's
Please and
$6
thank
meal
you.
deal is back.
But anyway, third and goal now for the Browns. And Gabriel throws, and that should have been intercepted as well by JPJ. You see what I'm talking about, man? Every single time the Steelers have a chance to intercept the ball, the guy either barely misses it or it's off their fingertips, one or the other. Or there's some stupid technicality like in Week 4 against the Vikings where, oh, James Pierre didn't have control as he was stepping out of bounds. It's ridiculous. Dylan Gabriel, like I said, he should have thrown about 4 or 5 picks in this game. So basically a chip shot field goal right here makes it 23-9. And that would be all the scoring for the game, but let's just see what else happens. 3rd and 8, Rodgers, bit of a low pass, gets it off to Kenneth Gainwell right there, and it's going to bring it 4th down. Browns get the ball back.
It's a 2nd down and 9. Gabriel underneath to Fannin.
Man, this Fannin guy's been having a nice game so far. This Fannin guy's been having a nice game. So brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 8. Deep drop for Gabriel. He's being chased by Ramsey. Gets him again. Hey, guess what? Jalen Ramsey, a cornerback, has more sacks than Myles Garrett. As a matter of fact, Jalen Ramsey has more sacks than Myles Garrett does tackles in this game. And CBS showed a graphic in the game at one point, the comparison between TJ Watt and Myles Garrett about every major defensive category between the two. TJ Watt, first in everything. And while Myles Garrett is no lower than 3rd in everything, yeah, end of debate right there. TJ Watt is better than Myles Garrett. I don't ever want to hear anybody say that Myles Garrett is better than TJ Watt. Oh, because TJ doesn't face as many double teams, or because Myles Garrett, or because players are avoiding Myles Garrett more. No, okay? If Myles Garrett is that much better than TJ Watt, then they should be like neck and neck in those stats, okay? It's not even a contest. TJ actually shows up against the Browns. He may not dominate against the Browns, but at least he shows up. Myles Garrett is always MIA against the Steelers, man. I don't ever want to hear anyone say how Myles Garrett's better than TJ, man. Just, I will shut that argument down immediately.
That's what Pittsburgh's done.
3rd and 2 now for the Steelers. Rodgers from the gun. And see, like, this is where I was getting kind of annoyed with the game because I know that you're up 23-9. I know that it may be out of reach for a rookie quarterback, but you're getting way too conservative right there. It's just typical Steelers right there. Like, you have a big lead in the 4th quarter, deep in the game. Look, I get it. It may be insurmountable for that particular quarterback and for that offense. I get it. But that doesn't excuse you for being conservative in the game. I just like to see you step on the keep your foot on the pedal for just a little bit longer and just close this game out. You pretty much have the game won. Just don't give them any chance of coming back. Do not let them in this game at all. You got them by the throat. Rip it out.
Driven backwards by Myles Garrett on the play.
That was the only thing Garrett's done all day now. And this is what I don't get right here. So a 54-yarder for Boswell. When I first saw this, I thought it was blocked at first. But then I saw that Boswell actually slipped on the field. Like, he never tripped up right there. Like, it can't be something wrong with the turf. Maybe it was just a fluke. I don't know. But, yeah, what's up with that? 54-yarder, he tripped on his own foot. So 3rd and 1 right here.
And it's been a whole lot of Jerome Ford.
Jerome Ford picks up a first, 3rd and 10. Gabriel, flag down on the play, caught by Fannin again, but there's a flag down, and of course, nobody knows how to frickin' tackle, and he nearly takes it for a touchdown, brings it to the 2-minute warning. But, man, 3rd and 6 now. Gotta finish those tackles.
Jenkins, former Chicago Bear, now
and a nice bat away by James Pierre, of all people, right there on 3rd and 6. 4th and 6 now. Gabriel fires, and that's batted away. And that should wrap it up. Yes, it will. There you go. And there's your game right there, folks. 23-9. Steelers win it once again over the Browns in Pittsburgh. Final thoughts for this game. I thought it was a nice win for the Steelers. I'm happy for the win. They had a pretty complete game, in my opinion. Couple of annoying things in this game, like the BS calls by the refs in this game. Very questionable calls in this game. Some were just straight up horse shit, in my opinion. But, like, overall, there's not much to complain about other than me just being annoyed with the conservativeness deep in the game when you should just end it right there. I mean, I'm not begging for another touchdown in that scenario, but you basically have the game won. There's no need to just be so conservative. You got to be as aggressive as possible. I don't know. Maybe it was just that we play in 4 days against the Cincinnati Bengals, so he's trying to be a little more rested. But if that's the case, then why not just take Aaron Rodgers out for the rest of the game and give Mason Rudolph some reps? I don't know. The point is, I don't like being conservative in that situation. You got to go for the kill. But, yeah, defense played great. 6 sacks on the day. Should have had a couple of interceptions. But overall, I'm very happy with the win. We're 4-1. Stranglehold on the division right now because every other team in the North, much like last week and the week before, lost. So, yeah, I guess the Steelers are the only team in this division that knows how to win. But, yeah, run game did pretty well. I will admit, Aaron Rodgers had a nice game. He wasn't amazing. He had a couple of nice throws, but he had a nice game for his standards. But, yeah, the run game looked well. I thought the O-line was giving him a lot of time to work as well. I thought that it was just a very nice team win altogether. And once again, Browns fans that came to Pittsburgh just leave empty-handed. And we're going to Cincinnati on Thursday night to take on the Bengals. And that'll do it for this review, man. As for Week 7, I will probably not get it out right away just because it's a Thursday night and because I have work that day. You're probably looking at me getting it out either on Friday or possibly even Saturday. But yeah, I knew that I wanted to do this at some point. But yeah, nice win for the Steelers, 23-9. We beat the Browns to go to 4-1. Let's keep it rolling, and I will see you in the next one.